But it's handy when I can't get to the meeting, especially they always. Not on.
I have no problem with recording, but I don't agree with live streaming. Because to me, that's just encouraging people to just sit at home and not become involved.
Again, if you would care.
Don't say well,
It's like,
You know what I'm saying?
it says the
I know.
5:55 meetings.
You're encouraging keyboard,
Not the 5:30.
but you just live stream it, people can go on social media.
I never watch it live. I never watch it live.
But I can't see you three. I can see Fred. This can. But I can't see this camera.
That's weird because the seats are all empty.
You don't think it got hit with a
It's
light?
like it's not real time.
On a time delay.
See me.
That's why we have to start streaming because.
Okay, I got Irish here. Ask him what you need to. Hey, Irish, this is Goose. We're at the town hall. We're trying to get this streaming to work and it's not working again. Yeah.
Morning.
Adam's,
Let me call you back to be able to just put that on back.
okay, thank you.
They said we have one current viewer. That's me.
Okay.
I would assume it's me.
So it is working now?
In attendance.
Oh, okay.
And then you can only see, I can see you, but you can't see them. She's been there. He's.
Oh, oh, that's a different call. That's not Irish. Yeah.
There you go. Good. Good be going. By the time we adjourn.
Doing sons, give this back to you. Yeah, over here, yeah.
Okay, so now we don't, okay. Okay, great. All right, thank you, Irish.
Nobody can see. But he's moved stuff.
It's that 6th.
Yes.
Go get us back then for them. You get figured out for more cinema. In real time, the meeting probably would have been over.
Twice.
Business.
Business. They said it's all right. Yeah.
That's from the last meeting. Even in new business, yeah, I issued a building permit to Tom Finley, and he's already started. So he's working on that. I have a issue I'm going to go speak to
That
on,
was on Gum Street.
it's a gun or the property that he's building.
Oh,
Yes,
47?
yes, yep, sure. I have to go see an issue at 492 Hopkins. We issued them a building permit for their lunch add-on, and they've built the building. It looks like from 6 inches to a foot to 18 inches away from the setbacks. So he's got the whole building, I believe, up by now. He defends. I don't. What he's going to do other than have to move it. But then the neighbors are covering, so
That come from JC.
I mean, we probably have to send him a cease and desist if it,
Right, so it come from JC.
if it gets to that. Yeah, if he says he won't do it or won't comply or something, then we'll have to get.
he said he didn't get a survey before he did it, and he did not read the zoning. Or I sent it to him. So
There's your mission.
it's on him.
Oh, that's okay. Well, yeah, if he gets upset or something, just tell him, do your job, and we'll have to, get our town lawyer involved if he won't comply or change anything. So it's unfortunate.
And I did stop by last week after the meeting and talk to the people in the old Schwartz. So yeah, they were renting it temporarily. Talked to her today. They might be looking at maybe starting a business there, but they have the zoning ordinance now, so they know what to follow if they need to. And if they do decide they'll go with the home signs.
Covers are all right on the windows, is that?
Yeah, I don't think I would ran into that question or anything. I don't think there's anything zoning wise about it. No.
But nobody's showing a bench in my room.
Yeah, that's what mine shows too.
Told you I didn't show up on film.
Hey, tell Goose to call him back, say nobody's on at the bench.
That should be it.
Thanks, Keegan.
Very good, me.
Who's got to build the garage? Who's got to build the garage?
Can't say his name. Can't pronounce his name.
So it's out on Hopkins Street.
Yes. When you can see straight up, you can go road keys and something straight you can see. Back alley, that's a question too. The neighbor that complained, he's 16 inches into the back alley. Back alley, who owns that back alley? I don't think it's I don't think it's a shading.
I don't think it's a town.
I don't think so either.
We'd have to probably look. I don't know if we could probably find it on Elevate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it's ours.
I didn't think it was ours, but the guy was complaining about that as well, that he was over the alleyway. And if you needed to get a dump truck back there, but I told him I didn't think it was town property, so we won't have any say in that unless it meets the setbacks on this.
You might put that in. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, he's every bit of a foot away from that retaining wall there, so he's close to the 5 foot. Break, you know what I mean?
You do. Thank you. I mean, not they got. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was bad. Even last I had asked Heather something about it because I know they pushed together. So. Where there. Yeah, I told them they could. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same, when Aaron had brought it up last year, asked us about the burn, like an ordinance. Yeah. It's the same. Having an issue with the date. Yeah, just leave and stuff around our house, trying to clean it up and stuff. So.
No, it would have been Saturday, it was before the rain came in.
Yeah, because the rain kind of.
Because he had a real good, and I had just gone over And I'm coming down, hey, it's all this smoke coming from, cause you see it on every day. As soon as I turned up our road, about.
Yeah, Bill's it, so.
Because remember JC had said, it's not even a town where it's the state.
State, yeah.
State came out and said, you ain't doing this.
Yeah.
So people wants to get mad, you're like, yeah, take it up with you, no problem on it.
Right. Give him another problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they put in their, what their cost to haul dirt off, that won't be accurate because they can dump it over there or something like that.
Yeah, they still won't back there.
Right, but cost wise, we don't need them to charge the town for hauling dirt off if they're dumping it in my yard.
But yeah, I don't know what they would.
It'll be in their itemized stuff. Spoke to Keegan about that, because he doesn't budget management. He goes, oh yeah, he said that'll be written in there for that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how that
you gonna
works.
take anything, or you just gonna take certain things? I mean, sometimes they don't wanna mess with it.
Well, I just need to build, so they'll. Right there, and
So they, they,
quite a bit, and
I, thank you, and I.
your stuff on site, as opposed to haul it anywhere. So, and
Take lunch up there. We had this take it all to. Jump stuff.
yeah, as opposed to hauling it.
Yeah, wherever they had to haul it to,
Ian.
See ya, Mark.
Yeah, I just want to work on the slope there, right after I put a bunch of fill in there, so and there'll be a lot generated.
Well, it's gonna be a lot. This, if we let them dump on our dump site this time, we'll be filled up, so we probably don't wanna include that in our. They just have to find a place to dump it, like right behind your house.
Well, let's say, just don't, not the other.
Well, you know how they are.
Yeah.
You better be out there monitoring every day.
Big project, that's for sure. It's gonna be complicated.
Lots of, okay, if you learn anything, yes. I did 3, it's gonna be muddy, it's gonna be. It always turns out good on the other end.
Some days we can all let them, it's a little, to get there, but, work better. Not seeing all the shows, And the clog,
That's the thing. That's when all that's done.
keeping the water in the road instead of, shoulders and way and.
I don't think. Well,
I did over a decade.
I know, it's so beautiful. Too small. And then between me and Heather, that low area there, that stays wet all summer because all the drainage.
That's still an area out there nobody owns, isn't it? Is that one you talking about?
Where what?
There, behind your house, your above. There's an area of land out there nobody owns. Yeah.
Well, it'd be closer to them.
Yeah, be closer to them and the Johnsons and.
Be back
There's
there.
being bugs, no.
Well, no, there, no, I know where you're talking about, because when I potentially get that road closed, they closed it between me and the house behind me, but then keeps going toward their house. But it's just this patch of road that's not there that can never be accessed because the rest of it's gone. So I know what you're talking about. So nobody owns it.
Yeah.
There's a section that's gonna be right along the woods, right there, right in that ditch area. Nobody else.
Let's Heather come in here, was talking to us about it, and JC said, asking you, your neighbors there, since they don't have anything to do with that.
So.
You know, you're talking about him wanting to build something back there. He's really going to be careful when he starts building. Because I double check, because I was thinking, well, our property line is.
She bent down, she kind of.
I showed you. There's a damn property line. When he moved in. Okay, no, you have for about 10 years, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. All out of the ground. But I'm like, dude, that's I just wanted you to know, hey, this is where you are. Well, I went back there and I put those little flush mount ones in so you can see it. If you walk that property line straight back, it is like, here's my property line, there's his house where that wall is. It is that close. Because when they built that house, they built it all the way back against the damn property line. And you see like there's a triangle in property that it looks like they had to buy so they can meet the setback. So I mean, yeah, my property goes up almost all the way to his house. Just because of where they situated. So if he goes to build anything, he's really gonna pay attention to what he does because like that playset in the backyard is half in my yard. It, he just does it. And they've got a swing hanging in the one tree back there. You probably see it says, "Oh, that's my dirt." And I wanted to ask JC about that. What's my liability on that? If one of his kids gets hurt on that swing that's actually hanging off my tree? Do I have to sign something? I say, hey, you can't hold me responsible if your kid gets hurt.
Over and take it down.
Or do I go cut the branch out of the tree? I have a nice day.
Down.
Oh, well, you know, it's, I don't want to be that.
Sometimes you gotta be that guy.
You know, cause like, when he put that. It's obvious. I mean, you can see it from your house, cause you can see that property line straight down through there. If you look. It's like, guys, been mowing my yard. He goes, wow, he is like way over in your yard. I'm like, yeah, he's like all the way over it. But,
Well, that's just
You know
like-
you're still like draining, right?
Yeah. I'm in conversation with him, you say, hey, you know, just, I don't know. And
He's so good. So he knew. And so I mean, it shouldn't have been. Was the assistant. You know, you should have been. You should have been. What do you do with it? Would I have a problem with him putting that right now? Here. But. Just say, hi, the same with the spring said, hey, can I put that up in your yard? Yeah. Because I said, I'm not getting mixed into it. I know, it doesn't mean that's it. That's right.
Let that happen because of the liability.
Yeah. I mean, he got their privacy fence up, put it right on my. He's so close to his house and got there.
You're paying every.
I mean, if you ever have a reason to be. If you go. You can see the little orange thing. Yeah. I was walking it out that way. Oh, guys are annoyed now. This is like, yeah. And they said it's the young guys' games. My son. Yeah.
well, that, you know, when the people that built
Well,
it, so I thought, you know, that's
well,
what I consider something.
the only thing, obviously, they didn't realize that it was that close to the line. Like I said, if you pull up 39 north, it's just one piece. It's there by like the light bulb. That it looks like. It was probably not for the fact that they had to buy, because they realized they had gotten too far back.
You're buying off people that own your house.
Yes.
Your property access. Touch.
Yeah. Several years ago, so wine was touched there. And part of that is where that road was, where they got out and they got. Swimming around that way. But yeah, like I said, I have no idea. You go down. Once for the ditches, you can see the piece of rebar there. So if you look at that piece of rebar and look at the light pole, and you're like, here's the swing set and all that, you're looking straight up through there. It's like right up through.
Yeah.
Hold the line, that means it go around.
Just go around it.
Anyway, he died.
But
Anyway,
the three people that have lived in that house have always mowed way up into my yard, because I think they just thought.
Yeah. They figured they owned further back.
Yeah, they figured they owned further back.
Put you in a fence.
That's why it's like, oh, goodness, good fence up there. You can
Put you a nice wooden fence up through there. You got money. Well, you got.
I got so many toys, I don't.
Well, you got toys, but.
I ain't got no money. I didn't have those toys and stuff.
Really?
Hot wheels and all that. So,
It's fun. I'm looking home to get some.
All right. Well, for JR. Take care.
Yeah.
that's a bad sign. I don't recognize it. Oh.
Yeah. Pick a little stuff like that. It's fine to be on the road.
I'm very interested in this. It probably is. And it's a damn computer. I said, young pounds are ready. That's not what it is.
Recognize that number.
Yeah, that's not what it is. I've got any pills ordered, but if I order them, I can't get them if I don't order them. You know, if I don't.
Oh,
They're there. Yeah. I don't have any,
They're the same way.
I don't have any coming in, so. Anywho. Oh, man. Look at back, your knees in my back.
My back hurts sometimes too because my knees, I walk weird on my knees and my back.
That'll make your back hurt. It's true.
And we need them taking the kids and going to Disney World and I think October. Which I'd love to go with them, but I said I just can't do it.
I can't remember how much it costs to get in there. That's something I always said.
But they're going to, well, they're going to get a whole tree. It's the night to leave for Addie. With her.
Yeah.
I'll come with thing.
Yeah.
But it's gone.
Well, that's good.
They had applied.
That's good.
No. But all the kids are crayon. And here. Well, they're going to go to Cinderella's table.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be
So
cool.
they dress as princesses and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So anyway, I just got an actual clown. But most of them have tiaras.
That'd be cool. Here we go. I think it's does now how to do this. Yep. Yeah, that's my deal, but I don't use them for a month. But anyway. It's stupid, you pick up home hill.
They just refilled my mind that I've got to have a bottle of it.
And you can run out and go over there and then sneak in. Yeah. That's pain.
Yep, it is.
Better yet, when after 1 year, they'll run out and then they'll tell you, and you have to go to the doctor, a bunch of bullshit.
My Adriana says she wants to be Princess Rapunzel.
At least I've heard of that one. What if I never heard of that?
Abby wants to be Cinderella.
Heard of that one?
Elijah, we don't know if he's gonna be a king of some kind.
Did somebody reach out to you about your check, your refund check for your leave last year? No. Did you receive the check? No. You have not received it. I'm gonna tell, sorry, I see you for that, I think that's.
Yeah,
Yes, so we mailed it, but it was never attached, so that was on treasurer's list, was supposed to try to get you. And asked if you, was the reason why you didn't.
I didn't get it. That's why.
I tried to. I will put a message, is there a better place for me to drop it off? I'm sure you did.
It'd be a real good place.
Is there a better way to get to you, or
Where did you send it to?
whatever the address was on the application? I'm not sure.
He's gonna hold press on that.
I guess here's how to go drive.
Working on.
Should we look at any from business?
It's open right now, so it's fine.
Look on Marsh's.
Yeah. It's a share fleet.
Right.
So that would be for.
This is Star Trek.
All right, let's get this in gear now. We'll get over with it.
Few more minutes.
Okay.
Schedule.
You see, these are trying to all across the world.
He just same old.
I ain't never
I know, that's for sure.
Out there, we didn't have space.
Oh, there was a space. We had you blocked off. We were at the bingo tent. We didn't know that you were there. You guys come later. They said,
We were there early.
oh, maybe you were earlier than when, because she said,
We waited around for a long time.
see, no, it's asking your email. I don't have the email. I want you to order it.
I'm the director of facilities, basically maintenance. So, yeah,
That's something.
facility, just take care of everything. Hey, Steve, how are you? Good. I'm just fine.
Overlooking.
They just said,
They don't get credit up here.
oh, is there any chance that they drop off to you?
Oh, no.
I'm in Haley daily and I'd probably be getting back in Bridge Lake. I hate to make you wait that long, but
Well, that's okay. What is this on?
I'm sorry. Well, they're like, why that check's never been cashed because we switched.
You dropped off your pharmacy.
Your car seat?
Down all.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. And we had your number and I can text you later. Well,
But I guess sort of. For that, you know, incentivize someone. It's safe.
so I think you guys said on Saturday.
Yeah, we're supposed to.
Yes. Okay, so I think that was the issue.
The
because
way
it
the
was-
split were unknown. And somebody had like 3 spaces.
We moved it over because there was electricity, some of the electricity wasn't working. And they couldn't remember.
It's been a while.
And all right,
It's all.
Yeah, but they were focused again.
It's like.
1 minute.
Oh, you know, the last time, because we had met so long, that's real cool.
No.
That all.
Yeah, man, like was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, 6 o'clock on the dot, dude.
We did get the applications, but some of them, like, we needed it for gambling and things like that. And they said that was not, it has to be like solar.
How about you making the motion, Adam, for the JC's
So,
report?
it's more of like.
Okay.
It's what? So that's all we're doing. It's all has to do. Okay. I get it. Say that. Jan, back to- We're gonna take over our birthday fingers.
eBay.
What?
There.
And it's gonna put a face with your name.
Yeah, and you know how to do right notes, right? The magnet.
Yeah, I'm on the Pumpkin Festival board.
All the correct.
I don't know if she knows that.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause if it sticks with a magnet, it's not good. That's not good though.
Yes, so we were going to do that, we're gonna do a festival. To that helps support that.
Six.
So meeting order,
The motion is finished with the reading of minutes.
I'll second.
all in favor? Aye.
Any motion accept said minutes.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye.
Oh, okay. I'm just here, on the behalf of Friends of Orange County Festivals to reserve the. And that's where the carnival, kind of put their campers and things like that. So we need, make sure that it's, I guess, roped off, so there's not excess cars. I don't want anybody's car to get hit or anything like that. And then also the bathrooms unlocked.
What were the dates again?
Sorry, it would be, they usually arrive Sunday, like super early in the morning, September 27th. And you reach or something like that.
I've got no problem with that. You agree? I think last year when they were supposed to be at top, then we ended up with.
The paving, yeah, the paving, something was ahead of schedule or something, and he went ahead and paved it.
Yeah.
So they went down and thank God it was good weather. So that, because they got hung up one year and there was ruts and, so, and we had to pay again repaired. So yeah.
Yeah, there's supposed to be sometime this week here paving, finishing the pavement.
I'm unsure, somebody, what's got Joey's number, Joey's.
Okay, Joey.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that on here to reach up to him.
Yep.
Okay, that's all I need. Okay.
Perfect. Well,
Well, I was gonna ask for funding. We did get Matt Harris Foundation is helping with the bracelets this year. And I am really pleased with that organization because they are taking it to a whole nother level and doing surveys, asking. Just focus. There was two other guys there, but we went and the French Lake town board is going to help us. We're going to expand the bingo event and our live music. We would ask for funding, but just any funding would be helpful. So I don't really want to put a price tag on that. And we are just trying to expand our vendors so that we have more draw from other counties to come in. Also, proceeds actually from the bingo event this prior year, we were able to do 12 $500 scholarships for French Lake kids, or French Lake, but for West. Yeah, combined. So anybody that applied this year, they got it and they were awarded 500. So we want to keep growing that portion and things like that in the community. And like he was saying, French Lake the 250 in town. We don't want to conflict with other events that are going on in the county. So I think we are going to make donations to each of those events to help offset some cost instead of us trying to spread our army a little thin. But yeah, if there's any funding available, that would be greatly appreciated, and I won't have to harass so many small businesses.
Yeah, I've kind of checked around and I guess a lot of small businesses are cutting their
Yeah.
funding, like almost in half, some of them.
Yeah, I went to like more of the nonprofits to ask for help, and like they're doing great work. Like I don't want to just take away from the programs they already have instilled. Like in Paley, they're getting new beds for like low income kids and things. Like I don't want to take that money for a bracelet. So I did approach some nonprofits. I did approach Paley. They told me not to come. Orleans just told me it wasn't necessary at this time. So.
Well,
I mean, I'm a small business too. There's just so many people with their hands out, so you have to pick and choose.
yeah,
And I don't want to say that my funding is better than anybody else's. So if you can give anything to the community that helps the kids, that's the whole purpose I'm doing it. So
I think it's closer. Maybe you want to come back and see what you're at money wise, and then
okay.
Because like I said, I
Is there a vision that you'd like your funding to go towards, or
just
anything for kids. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, anything for kids and
Yeah.
the pump
The kids.
festival.
yeah, but the Media Festival, and that's our big goal too. We did my goal this year is to have a bigger karaoke contest. We had so many kids show up. Like I just had like a couple, I don't say geeky prizes, but just like I didn't think kids would get up there on a stage, and they belted it out. So we're really gonna instead of having a singer that day, we're gonna have just karaoke and have so much time for kids and so much time for adults. Like I thought it'd be a big adult thing. No, there's like little kids that need to be on the next, I don't know, amazing, like
List or whatever.
it was awesome. So we're going to that event and I want to have some really cool prizes for them and also like money for those kids. They can go pick out their own prize. And then we're all having local entertainment with that you have to live in the county is our goal. Like Kirby Stale, like the well-renowned in the county that people follow and that they enjoy to hear. So that's my big thing is staying local this year. Yeah. And bingo tent, we are need more tables and chairs and a bigger tent too, so that we can occupy more players. Yeah.
Well, just let us know what you need.
Okay, that sounds great. I will probably come back. Yeah, it'll probably be next month. Yeah. Thank you guys. Sorry, I have to get to another meeting.
Yep.
Thank you.
Joe? I actually called into City Hall America 250 is the first thing I wanted to talk about. We had some funding that we got dispersed through the Tourism Commission to do some countywide beautification. So it's down in Orleans and Paoli. We've already been approved, and I just French Lake we got approved to plant flowers in the flower pots. It's my understanding that West Baden may not have flower pots.
Not per se. We said we would take anything.
Okay.
Flower pots, flowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess my question would be, we want to be equitable and we want to provide something, and my office is actually under your jurisdiction, so I would feel really poorly about flowers across the whole county. I think West Bay now. So I think that would be my question, what you guys would look for, and one thing I was going to offer is if you didn't already have the infrastructure in place, then maybe we could do something at the Welcome Bridge, at
Yes.
that sort of area.
That's
So
exactly what I was thinking. When you come into town,
yeah. So I was looking at that, and then I was looking at the space between the Oxford building and the bridge. It looks like we'd have to help out with purchasing some flower pots, and I don't want to get you guys started or signed up for something that you don't want to do ongoing. Yeah, so what I'm hearing is it might work to do some beautification and maybe some America 250 signage around the entry area. Do you guys do signs there ever, or is there?
Used to hang a banner, I mean, a long time ago, but we had, yeah, well, and we had, the wind would constantly rip it down because you get so much traffic through there with the towers and semis, and it was a disaster. We could never keep it up, and it turned in, it would be great if we could figure out a way for it to stay, but we just never could.
that the wind could go through.
Well, the problem was a lot of the banners they was putting out up had no slots for,
For the wind.
And then also the type of system we have, none of the banners was actually made for that type of system. So
Does it make more sense to do something horizontal above or something on either side?
It almost seems like on the towers
Yeah.
would be, you have less issue, I feel like, with them blowing off or coming off and that sort of thing.
So I think we would spend a lot less money on flowers for you guys, so we could probably help with that infrastructure, or even if someone has to install something. I guess what I would need is, I guess, to go ahead and work with somebody here in the streets department or something.
That's,
I've been wanting to utilize that forever. That's the reason why we had the tower. Is welcome if we have golfers, we have anything going on at the hotel, anything in town, to put something up.
So if we could propose something to add on or modify where you could have something to change it, you would be on board.
I think anything for French Lake or West Baden, just to show.
Well, unfortunately, we have rebranded from Visit French Lake West Baden to Downtown List French Lake. So we have dropped the name, but what we're finding is on the national stage, people recognize French Lake. But guess what? They're still staying at the West Baden.
Okay.
That's
the problem. We just want things that are going on to be, that would be great.
Okay, so who should I follow up with as far as
Joey Bear.
We-
He's our drink commissioner.
what's his last name?
BAER Bear.
All right. I don't know if we need to keep it official and get a motion to CVB work with the street commissioner to do beautification on the welcome sign.
Let's have it at
Yeah, I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
That was easy. Well, the second thing I got then is on, excuse me for being a little bit undereducated, but on the 16th, we are opening and ribbon cutting for a Smithsonian exhibit that we're hosting at the Old Oxford Hotel. Kind of a big deal. We're really excited about it. Smithsonian's coming in and setting up, and we're going to have that through the 4th of July. Barring, knock on wood, any rainstorms, we would like to have a ribbon cutting ceremony outside. We're inviting the governor, inviting Congressman Messmer, the local elected officials, and we'd like to have some speakers there depending on their schedule. for us, it looks like hosting that sort of near the Buffalo makes a lot of sense. Do we need to get a permit or do we need a motion giving us a thumbs up to put a tent and a barbecue stand, or how do I need to handle that?
I don't know how that worked for like just temporary for
Or-
zoning. I did the zoning for
Because-
years, but
Because they used to have the beer garden or whatever.
yeah, I think
But
we
the
just,
visitors-
as long as they came and asked and we approved it, right? We just,
No, the Buffalo's just right next to the visitor.
it's out in the grass.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
right next to
Out
the
in the
visitor
grass.
center. When you come in,
Yeah.
Right before you get there.
So it's just up for that one day? That like the.
Yeah, it would
okay.
be an event that kicks off at 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do a ribbon cutting at noon, hot dogs out
Okay.
there and whatever, and then we open to the public, but it would just be inside after that.
Okay.
So it'd be like 10 until 2.
No, I don't think there's any, I don't think we have any issue with that at all.
What was the date on that again?
That would be
Why
May
don't you
16th.
pass a motion on it, then you won't have to.
yeah.
You
It'd
can
be May
start.
16th, and I would just say we would probably set up the night before on the 15th, but then the event itself would be like 10 until 4 that day.
Until 4, you said the 10 to 2. Okay.
Yeah. 10 until 2 outside, but we better give us 2 hours of
Okay.
buffer tear down.
I'll make a motion to allow it to be set up outside for the 16th of May.
No, second.
All in favor? Aye.
Try to come and eat a hot dog that day. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
What can you do about Christmas decorations?
see how much money I got left in the pocket.
Look at Billy.
That being said, we do have some funding available this year for wayfinding signage, and I think I don't really need a motion or anything, but that's something I'd like to talk to you guys about, refurbing or welcome right there with the
Sort of
Lazy Go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been I think we talked about that in the past. We just updated the signage and there's all, some of the businesses aren't in business or things have changed and over the years. And yeah, I could definitely use a refresh. I think it would help.
And you're welcome to put a Christmas tree on the side of that or something like that. If that helps with that.
That's just kind of a joke, inside joke there.
Because I make them get Christmas decorations now because it won't come in, and you like the expensive decorations because they hold up and they look good.
Sounds like you better listen to her. I do think about your signage and if there's any other way marking or something like that that you'd like to do or with the enhanced park area. I think we're gonna have some funding, but that won't be till fall. Thank you guys.
Cool, thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Mr. Chuck?
You got an invoice 26,758 for project 2024 3304.1. This is the Tomlinson's Estate Subdivision Woodlawn and Valley View Drive CCMG project. It's $4,960. I've approved the invoice.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You got another invoice from USI Consultants, 26,759 for project 2024 3305. That's the West Baden Springs Sinclair Street engineering assessment. It's for $930. I've also approved that.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
One, you're slipping.
Yeah,
You always have building.
I didn't have the 930 one.
That's all I have. Thanks, Mr. President.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, next. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I am getting ready to schedule a meeting with Pam Metz over the Christmas decorations. Do you want in on it, Adam? Okay, Adam would get.
I'll be the representative for the town council for the Christmas.
Sure you didn't want me on there, dude?
I've sent an email and said that we have 6 plan holders for this Tomlinson's Estate subdivision, and the bids have been advertised. Community crossing grant in the amount of $163,680. So we are on point right now.
We're set to open them next meeting, is that
Yeah,
correct?
next 20th. We are set to open bids. Got it. The next thing I need for you guys to look at this construction proposal for the splash pad shelter. It was from Carico Contracting in the amount of $11,250.
Yeah.
I thought that was really reasonable.
The biggest thing is trying to get it done in time.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Hold on, like it's.
May first, I gave him the deadline, so we still got other stuff to do, you know,
Look like that's got.
so. You know, I think if he get on it,
So,
yeah.
You know, the building. Yeah, it's just adding on to, you know, we're adding on to the building there.
The roof.
All
Just
that
fine.
stuff is now, just adding on to the flying and making shelter and stuff. Sit in shade. Basically.
it's cheaper than buying the shading structures
Yeah.
that we looked at.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept the contracting LLC proposal for $11,250 for some shading up for splash pad area at the park.
Second.
All in favor?
Okay,
You need me to sign that, Goose, or you sign it?
And he's also putting 2 windows in the front of the station stand,
Yeah.
so they can run the air conditioner in the summer and not have just the roll-up doors up, so. I'll keep the bugs out too, so.
now, John, are you gonna contact Haircut?
I'll call you tomorrow.
Tell him it's been approved. Okay. Next thing I have is a 2026 quote for mosquito and net fogging, $41 per mile. It's the same as last year. So, I mean,
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
okay, land improvement, still working on Don Denny's wall. It's coming along, so it's looking good. And that is all I have. Shocking. Excuse me.
His grandpa died.
I was gonna say his dad.
That's why Dave's not here tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, Goose
Yeah.
gave Joey the night off, so
He was injured.
Joey fell over his dog.
Oh man.
Got up last night, fell over his dog.
Multiple times a day. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, well, I met him at the park and he was.
I'm not struggling. I saw him at the park. He didn't even say anything.
Okay, guys, what's next?
Yeah, I added the bell up on Sinclair up there, you know, the fireman's bell, got up there for, Opie to go ahead and wash it off too. It's full of that stuff, and I thought we'd just have our street department repaint it. It's just red and black.
Okay, so Semper Fi.
It's gonna do the bell also.
Okay.
And we've also got a little dip developed in our new street out there just past the street department garage.
What street?
So
What street?
County Pike.
County Pike.
Yeah.
So I contacted Dalton Casey and he's supposed to look at it and get back with me on that. So it's about out there where we done the new sewer for, Matt Cooper. It's right in that area there. I don't know if that didn't get repacked well or what, but so we're looking into that. And like I said, Mikey Hughes should be here this week yet, start putting the final coat on the park. And we can move the new Little League building down to where it goes. That's all I got.
How much better than last meeting?
I met with Skylar Whiteman from OCDP today, and we met with the child care representatives up at the park. Just took a tour of a shelter house up there because they're looking at a possible opportunity to open a child care up there. We went there for a half hour, so 45 minutes. I took pictures, all kinds of thinking and things like that. Sounds really positive. They really like the space. I said they could fit in roughly 38 kids, 18. I'm sure I remember 18 downstairs and 20 upstairs. But
That's a little lower than they originally thought.
Yeah, it's really about double that. Yeah. I think once they call it, it's kind of seeing the size of it and what they might work. They said there might have to be some modifications outside, some different things for egress and ingress and things like that. But they thought it was in a lot better shape than they thought it would be, so I'm thrilled about that. And they're definitely happy that the town's portion to let them lease the building for only $1. They were very, very happy with that. So those conversations will be ongoing over the next couple of months. They'll do a feasibility study and crunch some numbers and things like that, and then I think their plan is to make a decision in, I think, July 1 if I remember right, come to some kind of decision. So,
Awesome.
but yeah, right now it all sounds good. Very, very positive. So. That's
Good.
all I got.
I got nothing. Anybody else? Kevin, you good? All right.
All right, let's have it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
All in favor? All right.
I'm so glad that he's gonna get those banners up. That's been driving me crazy. I mean, the whole.
Yeah, no pressure. Don't joke.
And then every time we buy one, something's happening.
Is there any infrastructure on
You spent 5, 6, 7
Hold on.
hours.
In the other communities, so I think
Hold on.
it makes sense.
Money something down, install something. Should be something we can take off your guys' hands.
Okay, good.
Let you breathe.
Because I mean, I think the hotel should use that when they're having their
Don't
games.
give up all your power now.
Promote.
Yeah.
It only helps the people of our county, the whole county.
Can you do vertical at the column?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think that